Good afternoon, LifeWealth family. It's great to be with you again. The roller coaster in the stock market is continuing to go on. As we see it, yesterday was a good day. It was a helpful increase in the stock markets between 2 and 3.5%. If I look at the S&P or Dow Jones or Nasdaq, a lot of that has to do with the fact that the consumer banks are coming out and explaining that the consumer is still very healthy in our world, even though inflation is being passed on to them. So latest inflation number came in at 9.1%. What was surprising to me that day is that the market didn't really flinch. It just stayed flat for the day. So at the moment, we still see that there's a lot of cash deposits in the average bank accounts for consumers. We see employment is very strong. We see people's income is growing with inflation. The pieces that we're concerned about is when the consumer will become weary from this increase of pricing. And when the consumer starts spending or stop spending, we're concerned about what future earnings will happen in companies. At the moment, the projected earnings, though, are pretty strong, and projected earnings for the rest of the year comes in at about 9%. So it's really a function of how long inflation will go on. The biggest impact to that is the fact that the Fed will next week announce a most probable increase in interest rates from 75 basis points to 1%. And we're hopeful to see that would be making an impact to our inflation numbers. So whether or not we're in a recession or not is still to be said, to be known. We should know in about 3 weeks from now the real numbers of the GDP growth, gross domestic growth in the country in the second quarter. So again, a recession is 2 negative back-to-back quarters with negative economical growth. But I want to make you aware of an event that we're doing this very specific Friday at noon. We're doing a webinar in which I'm going to go into much more detail with you about what we're seeing in the economy, what we're seeing in the markets. And so you're getting invitations to that. I would highly encourage you to tune in to those conversations. In the meantime, what we're doing here at the LifeWealth Group is we are taking a little bit more of a conservative approach in our investing. We are transitioning to more investments that produces income or yield payouts. So we're looking to find that in dividend-paying stock as well as in some bond positions that have been really depleted a lot this year. We're also looking at infrastructure investments through our unique possibility portfolio. We're also looking at more guaranteed types of solutions that shores up income for folks, and also covered call options. So a whole lot of different strategies that we've been evaluating. Again, it's a good time to consider transitioning money from an IRA to a Roth because the account values are down. And also, if you have cash on the side, a really, really good time to think about dollar cost averaging and buying some really good discounts on a lot of holdings. Most investment holdings are down about 15 to 25%. So we are doing that for some clients with quite success, with phasing money in over a period of 4 to 5 months. If you have any questions relative to your portfolio, feel free to please reach out to us. You can reach out to the team, Susan and Joella, and schedule a 50-minute conversation. Also, if you be kind, I know there's a lot of people today in your sphere of influence that are got major question marks inside their 401ks and their investment accounts with very little direction or alternative ideas that's available to them. So please pass this video on to them. We would love the opportunity to help them have an introductory phone call and see how we can help them. We also are looking at alternative investments that produces income that is not dependent upon bonds or stocks. And we're starting to look at these and they look pretty attractive. So these are good strategies, good ideas that we are deploying right now in our clients' accounts to be able to bring stability and to bring the income plans that we built and reinforce them and build them stronger. So we look forward to being with you again next week to give you a quick update, but I really look forward to being with you on Friday at noontime during our webinar. Have a great rest of the day.